Oh, joining us in the studio, John, with the Vail Symposium. How are you?
Good.
You just drove in from Edwards.
Yeah, glad I made it in. The roads
Did you come on I-70 or on Highway 6?
on I-70. The roads are as bad as you say.
They are bad.
Be careful.
Hopefully they're going to get cleared up by later on today so people can make their way up to Lion's Head, up to the Grand View room on top of the parking garage for a fun chat you have and a little information tonight. What is this tonight's all about?
Yeah, so the Vail Symposium is bringing in the CEO of Molson Coors International, so one of the biggest breweries in the world, to discuss the economics of beer. So sort of the kind of underpinning economic drivers of this social beverage that we all know and love. And Mark, I would have brought you some, but it's still a little early for me.
It's a little early for me too. Golly, you were thinking of me though. You looked at it on your calendar, you're like, should I bring that to Mark? Maybe I'll bring it to him later on. So, obviously, you have great different speakers all the time about different events and different activities and different things that raise interest and awareness. And tonight, obviously, it's a little bit different of a twist than what we normally see, but you're going to get into the details about the microbreweries and the impact that they've had on the overall macro brewing scene, and then vice versa, right?
Yeah, well, so this is part of our it's almost like a financial speaker series where we talk about money. So a lot of what the Vail Symposium does is we talk about geopolitical hot topic issues. So while this might not be, being discussed on CNN right now, you have to wonder when you go out to Crazy Mountain Brewery or Seven Hermits Brewery or even Vail Brewing Company, our latest addition to the Valley. What's the market like behind these beers? And you see microbreweries popping up everywhere. Well, now what you're starting to see, which is really interesting, is big breweries taking notice. Forever, small breweries are trying to grow and get bigger and bigger and expand their reach and scale to be, global beer companies. And now, in order to stay competitive, you see these big beer companies that have controlling stakes all over the world trying to shrink down to meet the demands of customers who really like this microbrewery feel. So it's interesting, the landscape of beer is changing. I mean, I was overseas and saw Crazy Mountain beer in coolers in Europe.
Wow.
And that's brewed now it's brewed in Denver and in Edwards, but at the time it was just brewed in Edwards. So
it's fascinating, really. That is pretty neat. Yeah.
It's really amazing. So you can find, Bonfire Brewing beer that's brewed in Eagle, sold in other states. You can find, these tiny beers getting big distribution, but now also you see bigger beer companies putting out smaller craft batches of beer. So I find it really interesting, and I don't think it will ruin beer at all. I don't think you'll ever look at your beer in your hand and think, wow, what did this $4 go to? I think the industry is full of great people, and what they're doing is just to bring us all together and to have us, sharing this beverage that we've all loved forever.
Right. So you think probably for tonight, people should go to the website, vailsymposium.org, and get those tickets early, because this could sell out.
Yeah, it will sell out. We were on pace to sell out yesterday, and I guess that's kind of the name of the game today is, be 5 minutes early to everything, or leave your house 5 minutes early because the roads are bad. But get to our website if you're at home right now and this sounds interesting to you, vailsymposium.org, and buy your tickets. And also, what we always do is we keep our ticket sales or ticket price down at $25 until 2 p.m. on the day of the event. So 2 p.m. it goes up to $35, $35 at the door. Gives us an idea of who's coming. You save $10. It's a win-win. So do it soon.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, Mark.
Good to see you once again tonight at the Grand View room in Lion's Head, the Vail Symposium, the economics of beer. And during the next hour and a half or so of our show, we have 2 tickets to give away for that. So stay tuned and be our first caller to win those tickets. We're going to take it to Megan next up in the mountain. She has a look at the weather for the day.